session of the Catalog Release Party 2021. I would like to show you one thing out of the celebration catalog today, and that's the Touch of Ink stamp set. So that's this one here. And this one is on page 12 and 13 of your celebration flyer. And this one is a two-set stamp. It's two-step stamping, so I'll show you the inside of them. And so that's a $120 purchase to get this stamp set for free. So I'll show you the insides of this one. So this is the kind of painted type stamp that goes on, and then this is the outline. So it's two-step stamping, and don't worry if these ones are a little bit off. It's because it kind of gives you a painting effect, so it looks like you painted them. So sometimes it's better with these ones if you stamp off first and then stamp on, so it's not such a bright color, I found. And I've used the labels on this, or the words on this, so many times. They have best wishes, thank you so much, thinking of you, hope, love, and hello friend. So those sayings, and they're big sayings. So here's a sample there. They're bigger sayings so that they show small on the case, but they're big sayings. But the best wishes and thinking of you, there's hope, love, hello friend, thank you so much, and best wishes. And I've used the best wishes and the thinking of you so many times on my cards because they're really, really pretty. So the other thing I'm going to show you is the Garden Specialty Acetate. So I've used these together with the Touch of Ink stamp set. So I should probably put it up with a white background. Let me see if I can get you a white background. Nope. There we go. So you can see them a little bit better. So that's the acetate there. So the one side is gold. The other side is silver. So it doesn't say that in the book, and they probably should have, because I probably would have even bought more of them if they did, because it's very, very pretty. And if you can do the gold side and the silver side, it makes for a lot more use out of the paper. So there's 3 different types of designs in this pack. Sorry, it's not showing very well with the glare off my screen. There's that one there. And this is the 3rd one out of the pack. So they're 12 by 12, and they are very, very pretty. And I'll show you some samples I used with both the Touch of Ink and the Golden Garden Specialty Acetate, which is a mouthful. So here's one using the butterfly. And then I used the silver side on that one. And then this one's using the gold side and the little hummingbird. Now you can see with this one, I just colored in with red on his face, but I stamped off and then stamped on with the background, and it looks like a painted effect. So it doesn't color in solidly on the line of the outline, This one I used markers to color it in, just because I wanted to look more like a monarch butterfly. If I could get a monarch butterfly looking kind of thing, I tried to do that, and then did with the orange background. But this one is stamped with the two-step stamping. And then the third samples is the flowers and fields. So this is another stamp. So there's 3 different characters on that. So there's the hummingbird, there's the flowers and the leaves, and then there is the butterfly. So this one uses the flowers. And then I put best wishes off the same stamp set. And that's with the Flowers and Fields Designer Series paper, which is on page 10 of the Celebration flyer. And the Golden Garden Specialty Acetate is on page 33 of the mini catalog. Sorry, I forgot to say that earlier. And the 4th sample is also Flowers and Fields. And I used this one as my swap card for my team meeting that we had the other night. So this was my swap card, and this one I colored in with the Stampin' Blends, and then I just stamped the best wishes on. Alright, and the third item we're going to be looking at tonight is the Floating Fluttering stamp in Fluttering dies. So that is on page 61 of your mini catalog. And I'm just going to show you a quick thing, because I did one card and I made a big mistake on making the card, but it looked pretty when I was done, so I decided not to fix it. But for the floating and fluttering stamp set and dies, they're actually to do a technique. So they are to do, oops, I read my book. Oh, and they are to do the floating frame technique. So I got my card put together, and then I realized I did not do the technique. So that's right there. So it looks like a floating frame. So your dies kind of float around it. And so I'll show you my sample that I did. So that is this one. Oops. Oh yeah, I did it that way. So that is this one here. So I could go this way or I could go this way. But I was supposed to put a frame in the middle with a saying. So that's how it turned out. My big mistake, but it turned out pretty cute, so I just went with it. And this one is using the Flowers and Fields Designer Series paper, which is on page 10 and 11 of your celebration flyer. So that's using that paper. But like you can see, I should have put to make the floating frame, I should have put the frame in the middle. And I'm going to show you the stamp set. So that's the Floating and Fluttering stamp set. And for this one, I just used this, and I also used I just used the dies for this one. So I didn't use all of the background. So if you wanted to fill the stamp in, you can use these backgrounds to fill the stamp in. So I didn't play around with those. But there's so many techniques you can do with that stamp set. And I'm going to show you the dies also. So in order to make to do that technique, the frame technique, you would use these two. You'd stamp them down, and then you would use both of those to go through your big shot. And then you would use this window to put the words, whatever words you wanted to put in the middle of that frame in. And then you can cut using these out. They also tell you on the page in the book which where you can locate that technique in Stampin' Up's website. Okay, and I have two more I did use. This one is using the True Love. Oh, this one is using the True Love Designer Series paper. So I just used black and white for this one. It's kind of a busy flowered paper, and I really love how this card turned out because it's very, very simple, very easy to put together, and it just turned out really pretty and elegant. I also used the Happy Thought stamp on page 28 of the mini, and that's a really pretty stamp set. I used the Blackberry Bliss striped ribbon, which is on page 49 of the mini, and that goes with the ice cream cone set, and I forgot to use it with ice cream cone set, so I decided to use it with this one. And the next sample we have is this is also using the True Love Designer Series paper. I'm getting a good view. There we go. And the Happy Thought stamp on page 28 of the mini, and the Timeless Labels punch. So with that Timeless Labels punch, I just cut off the little ridges from it because it looked better as kind of like an oval shape. And then I didn't want to cover up all of the flowers because the flowers were really pretty, and I just used the color in those flowers. I just used my I can't think of what it's called. So I use the Timeless Label punch there, and then I use the dies right here because you can stamp out the butterflies, and you can cut them out individually, so they look really pretty on that flower paper. Alright, so those are my 3 of that one. And I just wanted to let everybody know, so for the projects I'm doing this week, so there's 5 points for commenting on which sample you like the best. There's 1 point for each question answered correctly, and there's 10 points for putting in an order. So if you wanted to put in an order, you can go to my website at lovelystamping.stampinup.net, and you can go there and put in an order. All you have to do is sign in at the top. Usually you have to give them your email and then do a password, and then you can sign into the site, and it's really easy to use. I've used it before just to see, like, people were asking me how to use it, so I went and used it just to make sure I could teach people how to use it. It's very easy to use. If you do want something particular out of the catalog, you can just go up to the little search engine and just put in the code. Did I put in the code, or did I put in what they're called? Yeah, I put in the code, and the item would pop up, and then you just put added to cart. So it was really easy to use. So I just wanted to let everybody know about that. Or you can call me, and I just would need your Visa or MasterCard number, and then I can put the order in for you. Okay, so those are just ways of ordering. But just remember those 3 ways of getting points, because I know a lot of people are answering the question but not telling me which card they like the best, and the card you like the best gets the most points, so it's best to do that. And I was also going to give you the question for tonight. So the question is, what 2 colors are in the Golden Garden Designer Specialty Acetate? What are the 2 colors of that? And I went over that a few times, so hopefully you were listening at the beginning. And that's all for tonight. I've gone through everything. I just wanted to say one thing about the celebration catalog. So if anybody likes to put in orders, they put in orders every month, and they would like to go on vacation, they would like to make a little extra money and or have a little bit more fun during COVID, do a little bit more crafts, and make some money while doing crafts. You can go to page 18 and 19 of the flyer, and you can join Stampin' Up. So the reason I joined a few years ago was because I lost my job and I was sitting at home looking for jobs, and I had no way of making money by being at home. So I had lost my job and looking for another job, and I was like doing babysitting and doing house cleaning, and I love babysitting, but house cleaning was not my favorite thing to do, but I had to do it to make a little bit of money. And then I realized that this way, joining Stampin' Up, I was able to make a little bit of money, plus I was able to have fun. I was able to send cards out to people for birthdays, so I didn't have to buy cards anymore for Christmas or birthdays, and I've just been having a great time with it. I've gone on vacation a few times. We've gone to Florida in 2018 with Stampin' Up. And the other great thing about joining during celebration is that you join for $135, but you get $165 of product. So you're joining, but you're getting products, and you're not getting the products I pick for you. You're getting the products you pick. So it's awesome. Plus, this year you're going to get a free exclusive gift from the upcoming catalog, which is an assortment of 5 6x6 stacks of our newest designer series paper. So you're going to see paper out of the new catalog that will be coming. Not new catalog is coming, and I don't have the catalog here, but that new catalog will be coming in, I believe, May. And this is the new colors. So these are the brand new smackin' colors that will be new in the catalog. So we haven't even seen them yet as demonstrators, the new catalogs in that, or the new colors in that new catalog, nor have we seen the catalog. So this is kind of cool. So if anybody wants to join, let me know. I can help you join. I can show you where you can go to join. And you can also join off my website that I gave earlier. And if you do get this paper, I would love to see it, because this has the new colors in for the new catalog. So let me know, because that will be cool. And yeah. So I hope you can come join me tomorrow night. I will be looking at more things out of the mini catalog tomorrow night. And that will be at 6 p.m. And if you want to make an order, you can do that off my website or give me a call, and I can put the order in for you. If you want to make a comment on either on Facebook or on email about which card you loved tonight or which card you loved last night, I can give you some points for that. And the question tonight was, what 2 colors are in the Golden Garden Designer, I'm going to say it wrong again, the Golden Garden Designer Specialty Acetate. Okay, so have a great night, and I'll see you tomorrow.